with the current greater level of adoption we are seeing from governments, enterprises, institutions, treasuries, businesses, your average Joe, your average boomer, your average Gen Z, basically your average anybody, or maybe not your average anybody, maybe some massive leaders across the globe for every single country out there. Everybody is starting to, identify the value of blockchain technology, and technology is indeed the key word right here. Forget your memes and stuff for now, but in this particular video, I want to show you 10 coins that I personally think is worth keeping on your radar, because we could see some good plays here that offer, the downside versus the upside. I think it looks potentially good, rewarding. Now, we got a $3.32 trillion market cap in the crypto space right now, $108,000 Bitcoin, 55 on the Fear and Greed Index. And I really do feel like we are warming up for something big. I feel like we've still got the parabolia phase of this market until we are fully done and dusted. Now, I want to jump in to these 10 coins, of course. I don't want to keep you sitting there for too much longer. But before we do get started, please join my free to join Discord down below, 39,000 members strong, and you can see so many people are making huge wins every day. See you in there, and let's get chatting. Now let's talk about the first coin. The first one is going to be ENA, and just looking at these charts, right, once we see some proper true adoption for this, right, I'm getting excited. I can see we're low in terms of price. We have had a lot of inflation, because you can see that the price has held almost the same as it was in 2024, but the market cap is higher. So that is a result of token dilution and inflation. So I'm not looking for all-time highs, but I am looking for a bounce out of where we currently are. And I think realistically, a retest of like 2.5 to 3 billion on the market cap would be good, offering anywhere between sort of a 1.75x and a 2x for ENA. So in my opinion, this is possible, and a lot of these USD sort of backed tokens, these big digital dollar sort of USDC1 things and sort of stuff like this, right? This is big, because internet digital dollars and currency could be a real thing in the future. Maybe in 50 years, gone are the days of physical and tangible cash. Who knows? So ENA is for sure the first one on this list, $1.5 billion market capital. Next up, we have Aerodrome Finance. These lending sort of protocols, these borrowing and lending protocols, I think, another big one here. You can also do things like swapping, depositing, staking. You can vote, you can lock as well. And it says here, Aerodrome is a MetaDex combining elegant design, intelligent incentives, and battle-tested technology to deliver the next generation of liquidity infrastructure. You got the liquidity providers, you got the traders, you've got the V-Aero voters. Now, looking at price structure, this thing topped out at $2.12. With a big market capital of 1.56 billion, we're now sitting at 633 million. And when when I look at the downside versus the upside, this could potentially be a good trade. And so I am fulfilling my bags. I'm accumulating more of this coin on the base chain, Aerodrome Finance, with a substantially decent market cap of $630 million. So for sure, this one is going to be coin number 2. Do remember, guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. Next up, we have a brand new one to talk about, and this is called Token 6900. And you're probably thinking, Token 6900? Well, this is actually a new ICO which basically just went live, and actually it looks really interesting. It looks really cool. It's a bit of a spin, a bit of a play on the SPX 6900 token, which has already proven to do extremely well. And here is their website right here. So it's an ICO. The hard cap is $5 million. The start price is 0.0064. The end price is 0.007125. So on paper, the gains suggest 10 to 15%. It could be a decent one. All you got to do is check out the website, connect your wallet, grab some tokens by converting either Ethereum or Tether into your desired amount of the coins. And, from there onwards, you basically go through the token generation event and wait for the, the DEX launch or the centralized exchange launch. So definitely degen-y, definitely a bit of fun, but it ties in with the tokenized stocks narrative, which is very, very big right now and could be worth absolutely checking out. The link is down below. Next up, we have another token, which is called Pendle, Liberating Yield. Now, Pendle is a big one, another one of these USD sort of style tokens. You've got SUSDE, USDS, EUSDE as well, each with their own narratives and fixed yields. So pretty cool to see this right here. It says fixed yield for everyone. Find your stability among volatile yields, no lockup periods. It's all flexible at the same time. It says here the TVL is 5.2 billion. The total trading volume is 52.5 billion here. And you've got cross-chain compatibility here with some of these giant ecosystems, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Great website, I must say, for, Pendle looking really good. Now, look how this has traded since 2024. That just looks insane. The impulse, the correction, the impulse, correction, impulse, $3.30 at the moment with a 545 million market cap, all-time high at 1.6 billion. And you can see, there was a bit of token dilution. I think we did see some supply get released, which did unfortunately dilute the value of the token. But hey, still looks pretty cool. Next coin we've got is Bitcoin Bull token, the official Bitcoin meme coin. It says here Bitcoin's best crypto pre-sale, the official Bitcoin meme coin. And what this ecosystem does is it allows users to earn, Bitcoin airdrops. There'll be token burn milestones, as well as a stake to earn model at the same time. So effectively, if Bitcoin goes to $125,000, we will see a token burn. So that's really cool. If Bitcoin goes to 150K, we'll see an airdrop. So this is one of those sort of high risk, high reward entities where it could do very well. And, they've got 21 billion on the tokenomics here. The supply model is nice. It's sort of mocking the Bitcoin of 21 million, of course. But, I really hope that we could see this one do well. Right now, one Bitcoin Bull is 0.002585. It says final chance to buy Bitcoin Bull. The claim launches in 2 days, 22 hours, 58 minutes. So yeah, 8 million right there, guys. Could be good for sure. What else? Well, firstly, you can follow them on Twitter, actually, 10.4K followers. The claim date is 7th July, 2 p.m. UTC, which is basically just around the corner. So you don't have to wait a long time for this one, which is always a nice feeling. Next coin is Aave, borrowing and lending platform. And I think, once governments do sort of accept this whole crypto thing, they could be pouring liquidity into things like this, access the full power of DeFi, meet Aave, earn interest and borrow assets. So this is, like I say, a borrowing and lending platform. I think real world assets could become a big part of this as well. But Aave at $263, when we start to see the alt season, the volatility come back, this is one of those coins that I really think could bust through its previous all-time high. We're already at a 4 billion market cap versus a 6.72 billion market cap all-time high. And personally, I think we could see $300 to $400 happen at some point soon. Next up, we've got another coin which has been trending hard lately. This is Hyperliquid, ticker HYPE. $12.8 billion market cap. It's just huge. It's grown so much over the last year. You could even argue that maybe we're a little bit late to this coin, but $38.5 here, guys. Hyperliquid, the blockchain to house all finance. Crypto is fragmented today, but it doesn't need to be for the first time. Build projects, create value, and exchange assets on the same hyper-performant chain. So yeah, this is a really cool thing as well. Hyperliquid, very big. It's accessible on many markets. It's actually not on Coinbase or Binance, which I do find absolutely stunning. Next up is one of my favorite coins. And if you are someone that's already, got into memes and stuff, you're going to know what this coin is. Solana, $148 for Solana. And looking at the all-time high, it did tap into $256. Right now we're at $148. We've had a pretty good week here, up 5%. The day is not so good. The month is also a little bit sideways and rocky, but we had Solana ETFs recently happen. So this is good, of course. Solana is all for building. It's all about devs. It's all about dApps, building. Obviously, for meme coins, it gets incredible traction as well. But there's a lot of, solid coins built on the Solana ecosystem at the same time. So we're putting Salana here. We want $200+ to happen again, and I believe it will get there. Next up, we've got Say coin, $1.45 billion market capital at the moment. It did tap into 2.79, almost $3 billion. So with that in mind, if this does create that perfect W double bottom pattern, we could be potentially seeing a big pump here on the market cap side. The big flaw of this token is, of course, the token dilution and the constant injection of supply. So don't expect it to go back to unit cost all-time high, but we might see at least a 2 to 3x of the current price, which would be really, really nice. But of course, it's going to require quite a lot of movement for the coin. Lastly, Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is getting close to probably the end of its cycle. It's sitting at 108K, and everyone knows what Bitcoin is right now, so I don't really need to explain what it is, although I might start making some videos on that. Now, 107.8k dollars, we're pretty much on the brink of making another all-time high. We tapped into 110.4k recently. I believe 111.8k is the all-time high officially. So we are close. We could see another all-time high, and that's very, very exciting. Do want to say, guys, if you are buying any cryptos, sure, get yourself on KSEX. This exchange will help you save so much money because they've got the lowest fees in the crypto market. You probably don't know this because people won't tell you this, but yeah, you can trade anywhere in the world. It's KYC free. It's approved by many major traders out there in the market, and they do currently have some incredible deposit bonuses. And I for sure do a lot of trading on this exchange. I do spot trading, I do leverage trading, I do all the trading you can imagine on this particular exchange. So have a little look at it and let me know what you think. And if you also want to become part of one of the biggest crypto communities and, you know, check out my Patreon page, support down below. We've got a bunch of crypto patrons here who are making more money every single day. They're starting to quit their jobs. They're starting to downgrade the amount of days they're working. They're starting to get more freedom to spend time with their families, their loved ones, their friends, and do the things that matter to them in life. Check it out down below. My link to my Patreon. This will give you early alphas, access to stealth launches. It's going to give you spot signals, leverage signals, a new indicator suite, and yeah, you know, a bunch of cool things that hopefully you'll like. If you don't like it, we're happy to refund you. Anyways, guys, that's about a wrap. Subscribe, like, comment. Remember, guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research, and we'll see you soon. Peace.